Alright, let me mix these cards up. So the current card thing is not accurate yet. I haven't mixed the cards. But yeah, a little late because I was editing the third episode of Teljay's Wheel of Horrors. So that's coming out this weekend. So we'll be editing it. Alright, let's see what the first card is. The first card is next time a player next time a player loses their stick, I have to take a drink. And I am drinking some White Claw. Rising Psycho, would you like to Discord? Or are you busy at the moment? Alrighty. All good and ready to go. The floating head is wearing a jersey. So Rising Psycho, are you good to Discord? Let me turn on Discord. Ooh, what happened there? Oof. My guy almost went flying. Holy frig, 15 updates to install for Discord. Oh yeah, let me post the lines on the Discord. Boom. So if you want to see the lineups, I'll be posting it on there. Oh, New Hook is almost scoring. That's who I'm wearing right now. Okay, now I'm paying attention to the game. Alright, we will not be joined by Rising Psycho. Currently about to post the lineups in like 2 seconds of the Minnesota Wild and the Montreal Canadiens game. Did they post it? No, they just post their starting lineup. Let's see if somebody grabbed it here. Oh shit, we actually have like commercials. I'm not on ESPN for this. Boom. Oh, the whole thing is out of whack. I think my OBS just like reset it or something. I don't know what happened. Thank you for letting me know that wasn't supposed to be the case. Yeah, I don't know what happened. There you go, everything's fixed. Thank you for mentioning it. So there's not even audio this entire time for background audio. Thank you. Thank you, OBS. Alright, let's see if anyone posted the lineups for the... No? Okay. So I'm gonna have to go with the starting lineup because apparently the Minnesota Wild doesn't post their whole lineup, which is weird.
By Josh Anderson. He had a real good start to this game, was nicely physical, but that's one you can't take at that point, particularly with Minnesota.
Alright, I'll still post what I have here.
As Wild control off the draw, Kaprizov sends that cross ice. Zuccarello wraps it along the boards. Kaprizov collects, tries to drop it off, and will gets it back. Pop pass, Zuccarello, backdoor Johansson, Kaprizov fires, and Montembeault, he felt it, and he's
there you go. So next commercial break, I'll say the lineups.
The man he looks for the most is Matt Zuccarello when the puck
Alright,
is on his
time
tape.
to pay
That's usually
attention.
where it's going, and after he makes
Everything
that
has
pass,
been
he slides
posted,
in
ready
the
to
weak
go.
side. Terrific wood on that shot. A nice answer by Samuel Montembeault.
Eriksson Ek, good face-off win. Back to Kalen Addison for Kaprizov. Kaprizov delays. Wrist shot kicked aside by Montembeault. Good clear by Monahan up that left
The
side.
reaction starts now.
All
Alright, come on.
Versus Chicago. They were 29th last year in the National Hockey League, so some good early signs by the penalty kill for Montreal.
You get it out of there, bud. Don't even try.
Kaprizov throws it cross ice. Addison working things up top. He'll throw it over. Zuccarello.
Alright.
Phew.
Get it out of our zone. What the heck are you doing? Do not keep it there.
Addison maneuvers.
No. No. Frick, get it out. Okay, perfecto.
Clear down to Marc-Andre Fleury.
Oh yeah, so if y'all want to watch a tier list video about the NHL, how I think it's going to be at the end of the season, well, check out the Shitty Television channel. I don't really have a link set up for it right now, but, well, like a command for the link set up, but we'll have to do that. Just basically on the main YouTube channel you'll be able to find it, or if you go on the Discord and go to the link section, you'll see it there. And Discord is pinned right now. Alright, 10 seconds remaining for the power play, for the Minnesota power play. Come on. Oh. Oh yeah, let me turn on this so I can actually not get spoiled. I didn't have my hockey notification focus setting on my iPhone. Like it made one. I've made one because like when I watch hockey, oh, pretty much all good. Get out of here, you fly.
The Montreal Canadiens will get a chance here to open up the scoring here on this Tuesday night.
And drawn by the skating of Josh Anderson.
So Anderson is the new look on this number one power play unit.
All right.
Suzuki lost it at the line.
I don't know what's going on.
Clean face-off win for Sean Monahan. 14-2 in the face-off circle against the Chicago Blackhawks.
He can help this team, Dave, in so many ways.
All right, we're in the green again, so should be good.
aggressive in the face-off dot as the Wild. Possible 2-on-1 the other way.
Come on, don't.
That wrist shot, score! Brandon Duhaime, the short
Really?
goal, and it's the Wild striking first to make
Damn.
it 1-0 at the Bell Center.
Oh, why did this happen to me? My internet's being shit.
I like the Duhaime decision to shoot the puck so often. This is a pass.
Alright, what could be sucking up the internet?
Instead of taking it, Mike Matheson plays the pass, gives Samuel
Go,
Montembeault the shot.
go, Habs, go. 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 Go, Habs, go.
The difference maker thus far in this game, as the shots are 8-2 for the Wild, and it's a 1-0 contest on the shorty by Duhaime. Here comes Gallagher, some pace, wrist shot, and he whistled it wide of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Alright.
On the puck.
Lowered the quality. See if that does anything.
Another 2-on-1 led by Duhaime.
Duhaime scored it, and it was assist by Milton.
Battling for a rebound, score!
Another one, frickin' hell.
Do it again. Another shorthanded goal. Connor Tour makes it 2-0.
Bruh, two shorthanded goals here. What the hell is going on?
25 seconds after Minnesota gets their first shorty, their second one is on the board, and Tanner Pearson actually makes an excellent back check here. Watch him define. He's got Dora going to the net, and he stays with it. It's just a freed up stick. Two Montreal Canadiens standing there. Jack-Eye comes back into play as well. Watch the stick get freed up right there and just pops up and over. A little bit of a bad bounce.
And that was Duhaime again?
Montreal really back on their heels on this power play. The first unit back out. We've seen 3 different configurations.
Yep, that was Duhaime again.
Caulfield's on the block up for Matheson. They got 42 seconds left of power play time. Try get one back.
My God.
Caulfield.
Many things are going wrong.
They'll flip for Monahan. Into the corner for Suzuki. Bounced on him, allows Foligno to clear. Josh Anderson at center ice. He'll wrist it in. Fleury tried to knock it down. Zuccarello kicks it to Middleton. And that hits Suzuki and deflects out of play at the Bell Center.
Well, I thrived in the shorthanded situations, as you know well. That's not a happy coach right there. You kill a penalty early, you get a good kill, and you come back on a power play.
Bruh.
The first half of the first period and give up 2 shorties, and it's such a huge momentum swing, Brian. You think you're going to take the lead with a power play goal. It's essentially a 2-goal swing. And then it happened twice.
That one really stings. 2 shorthanded goals in a span of 25 seconds for the Minnesota Wild as Pearson able to win the draw clean. Back to Guhle. As Kovacevic works it down low. Good sticks and lanes by the Wild, and they'll come up.
Oh, there you go. That's a lost stick.
And he'll just work it in deep, kill off some more time. That'll do it.
And that's water. I mean, cloth spilled on me. Okay, what's the next one? Next substitution. Next line change.
Somehow on the bench for taking that penalty.
Slavkovsky tried to chip around Hartman. That was interrupted. Kovacevic, look out, gave it away to Rossi off the end boards. He misses with a shot. Comes to Hartman. Hartman.
I'm not even gonna bother changing.
Pearson hits Middleton.
I'll do it.
In front. Rossi couldn't get him the puck. Hartman engages, gets it up to Brock Faber. Rossi, one-time drive, and Goudreau. That tip didn't miss by much.
All right.
It's tilted right now in the Wild's favor.
Yeah, and both on the Habs power play, so we lost. We let a goal in twice. Who's in net?
Catches his second in the NHL. Here's Newhook the other way, a little bit of speed, and he lost the puck. Ullinen.
All right, substitution has been completed.
The Habs get back on side, and Pezzetta touches it in.
Samuel Montembeault's made some good saves in this first period.
What is next? Next substitution again. I swear I mixed these.
He lost it in the Habs, trying to come in numbers. Possible 3-on-2, led by Ullinen. Ullinen delays.
All right, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
And comes all the way down to Montreal territory.
That has to be
there you go. A substitution has happened.
Have have to give that a chance to get a rebound.
Jake Evans there first on the puck. Just the two
Next substitution again. Okay, I didn't mix these well apparently.
Something he talked about wanting to improve on his offensive game this year.
And let's take one drink.
Injury on the face-off with Brock Nelson and that leg injury.
13 goals the year before, Brian. It really looked like he was coming offensively.
Harris on the puck.
All right, come on.
Oh! Wide for Montreal.
All right, that's a substitution.
Cleanly by Duhaime. Harris on the puck.
All right, what's next?
Back to the far corner. Anderson for Savard.
Next shot on goal.
Harris in his own zone. He'll delay up for Gallagher. Faber knocked that down. Gallagher gets it back onside. Gallagher. Middleton really took a spill in the high slot with nobody around him. Jack Guy able to chip it in for Monahan.
All right.
He gets shoved by Jacob Middleton. Had a career high last season in points for Middleton. Played to space for Johansson trying to streak in.
Go Habs, go. 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 All right, come on.
Johansson back in his own zone.
6 minutes and 10 seconds ago.
University of Minnesota and U.S. National Development Team, a second-round pick to L.A., and he's looked very comfortable in a Minnesota uniform. The Maple Grove native didn't go far to go away to college. Now he's come home to play in the NHL.
Well, how about that final OT loss to Quinnipiac as the captain for the University of Minnesota? Is devastating for Faber, but nice little start to his very young National Hockey League career.
He's going to be a very good player with the opportunity
Come on.
in the U18s, and he's always been a heady player.
Come on.
Rossi across, off the post.
Oh. All right, that was a strong goal.
In this first period, and Foligno, my goodness, the opportunities for the Wild here in the first 15 minutes.
Next shot that hits the goal post.
3 goals by himself. He's had hardware. He's had a tight chance in close. Some power play time.
And the Wild have really taken the life out of the Bell Center. The fans trying to get into it here on this Tuesday.
All right, come on.
Kovacevic jams that high off the glass, bounces to center ice. Slavkovsky with Pearson.
All right, go, 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 go. Oh. If Slav would have scored that, the building would have just fucking fired up.
Comes right to Gaudreau. Gaudreau at the red line. He'll backhand it in. That line will take a change.
Dakota Mermis just called up with the injury to Goligoski.
All right, come on.
Cup of coffee guy, Brian. He's been up 6 different times in the NHL for a cup of coffee each time, looking to stay.
One of the few guys to win a USHL title with Green Bay and then a Memorial Cup with the London Knights.
When we talk about trips up, he's had to stay.
Come on. Oh, come on, Gallagher. Oh.
The right pad stones Anderson in tight.
I'm excited to see these lineups.
And there's Merrill. He'll backhand it out of harm's way. Best chance of the game right
come on.
for Montreal.
Brendan Gallagher's been involved. He's had a couple of good chances. He had a deflection in front of the net, and then finding Josh Anderson wide open in deep.
Kaprizov starts the game to go. Knocked off his stick. Evans trying to clear, and he is successful, chipping it up that right side. That shot, by the way, the first for Montreal in 11 minutes. Now 3.
God damn. First in 11
here.
minutes. Holy shit.
There's the veteran Patrick Maroon round the boards, right to Faber. Faber walks the line.
All right, come on.
Faber trying to create some space. That wrister never got through. And the backhand by Savard into space.
Good job getting it out.
Dewar picks it up. Over to Jacob Middleton. Ullinen, the lone man in. As he's at the end of a shift, he'll change. Suzuki on the forecheck with Caulfield. Faber. He'll walk it in. Faber towards the net and steers it by Montembeault. As Faber and Caulfield teamed up.
All right, come on, come on, come on.
Juniors for the United States a few years ago in Edmonton.
Oh.
As Brodin disrupted him.
Come on, Harvey Pinard.
Stick and then collected it. Jack Eye on it.
Oh, the stick's gone.
He's got to go get new lumber. Suzuki protects the
Oh no. Go defenseman. Oh, that's out.
Excellent recognition by Nick Suzuki that Arbor Jack had gone to the bench for a stick. He's able to hold
All
the
right,
puck
come
and
on.
put it in the weak side corner that Jack is coming back to.
2 minutes and 22 seconds to go. So I have plans for the intermissions. No BRB screen. All right, come on.
Harris drops for Slavkovsky. He'll dish off for Pearson. Pearson
Oh!
And the save by Fleury.
Oh!
In his backhand. Couldn't find the mark.
Does that hit the post?
For a late push here in this first period.
Nope.
Two shorthanded
All
goals
right.
from Duhaime and Dewar to make it 2-0.
So, the lineups. Let me pull them up on my phone. So, the Habs' first line is Caulfield, Suzuki, Harvey Bernard. Second line is Pearson, Newhook, Slavkovsky. Sadly, no Kirby Dach because he got injured last game against Chicago, and it's a freaking long-term injury. Sad vibes. So, the third line is Anderson, Monahan, Gallagher. Fourth line is Pizzetta, Evans, Yalonen. Defense pairings is Matheson and Savard, Guhle, Kovacevic, and then last but not least, Jacky and Harris. Montembeault is the man in net. I don't know what's going on with him. But the starting lineup for the Minnesota Wild, I wasn't able to get the whole lineup. Is Kirill Kaprizov, Joel Eriksson Ek, and Marcus Johansson. For defense is Jonas Bodin and Callan Addison, and then in net is Marc-Andre Fleury. Let's see if I can find something on Twitter real quick. Wild's lineup. Can I even spell it? Because I wrote L-E instead of L-I. No. Let's go on Safari. Minnesota Wild lineup. Oh yeah, I got something with the daily face-off. I'll see what they have. When the game's back, I'll still say it anyways. So it's on the second, it's Market just never mind. This is not accurate. Well, I'll just continue. First line, Kaprizov, Hartman, Urello. Second line, Johansson, Eriksson Ek. Third line is Foligno, Rossi, Goudreau. Fourth line is Maroon, Dewar, Duhaime. The defensive pairing is Brodin, Addison. Second pairing, Milton, Favor. And then third pairing, Mermis and Merrill. Voila.
Bit of a frustrating start here, and we
I don't know if that's like the actual one or whatever, but well, it is, and we already saw something off of it. But
it's tough for a lineup, it's tough to watch your
yeah,
teammate go down.
It is, and we talked to Marty St. Louis about it. There's almost stages
yeah,
to
tough.
injury, Brian. At first, you've just got
The
to get
Kirby Dach,
what do I have to do?
his like knee is
What's the technical
fricked,
procedure?
like
And then start the rehab,
MCL
get into a bit of a routine.
injury and an
Right now,
ACL
he's just trying to
injury,
stay a part of things and stay positive.
and that's a significant injury. It's not gonna be just like a couple weeks. It's, I think, for the most of the season, and he's lost a lot of games to the injury. Kirby Dach.
Pearson on the puck. He'll find Savard. Savard fakes the shot, slaps it across wrist.
Oh.
And Matheson was teed up. Marc-Andre Fleury was ready, and he squeezes.
That's a really hard pass to defend because it's going from a right shot defenseman who's coming on the left side to the left defenseman who's down in the face-off circle. So from a job assignment standpoint, it's tough for the defenders to figure out where guys are going on the ice. And I know Marty St. Louis wants his defenseman up in the play offensively, but when it goes defender to defender, it's a very hard pass. to look after.
Matheson, the recent winner, too, of the Jean Beliveau Award, awarded to a player
Alright, come on.
who exemplifies leadership and great qualities in the community, and well-deserved for the local
Oh,
boy Mike
offside.
Matheson, and quite an honor to win Mr. Belivau's award.
Zuki was offside.
A little bit unusual
Rip.
route for a player to go to the NCAA from here, but Mike Matheson, a good job at Boston College. And back with the Montreal Canadiens.
Another commercial, because there was no, they didn't fill in the slot before that. Damn. That's, I don't know why they would do a commercial in the last minute of the game, but okay. Well, hopefully Dach is just injured for most of the season. It's not a Carey Price injury where that's it, that's all for his career. Yeah, I got that Tell-J wheel for her. It's episode 3 edit almost done. It's like I got a couple, like it's like last minute touches and that's it. Pretty much got the whole thing of just checking, cutting some, making some stuff a bit shorter, and adding some effects. Yeah, that's all. That'll be coming out this Saturday. Yeah, still in that next post shot card. Should be hitting the post. I don't know what's going on. Man, this Logic commercial in the holy frick. This guy has lots of laundry. Like, what is going on? Oof, Dach is at the game. Oh, never mind. He was at the practice. Just chilling on the bench. Sad. Sad not seeing him on the bench.
Hey, look, this happens in the sport of hockey. This isn't going to be last year all over again with all the injuries, and what an opportunity for Alex Newhook to show his wares at the center position.
Alright. Torn ACL, MCL out indefinitely. Rest in peace.
Retired numbers here at the rafters of the Bell Center, so he says, yeah, I like that number 15 and trying to bring some good vibes forward. The pride of Newfoundland and Labrador, St. John's, a wonderful community. I got to cover.
So stream looks to be being good here.
Pretty famous guy in those parts, and it's a real special part of Canada out there.
Doesn't look like it's lagging still.
From St. John's out to Victoria to the BCHL,
I was going with
back to
PC.
Boston College, over to the mountains in Colorado, and settling in Montreal. So he'd have a mover and a mover's number pretty high on his phone book list.
And quite the party at George.
All right, 45 seconds.
Back home. Very cool story and a well-traveled Alex Newhook, and now trying to make
Vas-y, mes amis.
in Montreal. Johansson.
Don't let another goal in this period, please.
Here's Suzuki.
I mean, it can be a halves goal though.
Caulfield, wrister, and a good block never found its way through. Harvey Pinard gets taken down, but works it up for Harris.
All right, come on,
Harris,
come on.
quick shot up
Oh,
high.
oh,
But
oh!
Fleury
Darn.
found it and holds with 16.1 to go.
Do 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 do
Nice
do
late push by the number one line and realizing
do 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 do. Charge!
offense even more so with
Charge!
Caulfield setting up nicely in that high slot area.
Freaking Fleury. 16 seconds to go.
Going to the net.
Game 986 for Marc-Andre Fleury tonight. Of course, Waugh, Brodeur, Luongo in that 1,000 regular season game club.
All right, 10 seconds to go.
One here. Monahan below the goal line. 5 seconds left. Gotta be
5,
quick. Matheson.
4,
It just
3,
bobbled on him. He couldn't get
2,
a shot away, and that's gonna wrap things
1.
up. As time winds down,
All
as the
right.
Montreal Canadiens allowing 2 shorthanded goals.
Whoa, I'm gonna be doing that overview. Okay. So, Minnesota, 12 shots, Montreal 5. Face-off percentage, win percentage, Minnesota 58.8%, Montreal 41.2%. Power play percentage, they're both at 0. They both have 2 minutes of penalty. Hits 7 Montreal, 4 Minnesota. Blocked shots 7 for Montreal, 4 for Minnesota. Giveaways, Montreal is 5. Minnesota is 4. Rest in peace, looks like Montreal's looting. Takeaways, Minnesota has 3. Penalties, Josh Anderson roughing Zuccarello, and then Hartman tripping Anderson. Shots on goal, 12 Minnesota, 5 Montreal. So, while I'll be doing this intermission, yo, I have returned. Here we freaking go. Second period is about to resume, and hopefully it brings good stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do this. There we go. Wait, just a teensy bit. There we go. Bum, 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 bum.
Defensemen playing just the 11 forwards, but they've responded nicely, and Bill Guerin has to be happy with the performance through the opening 20.
He does.
All right, there we go. Sorry for those headphone noises.
Against the cap, Brian, they can't skate with 20 skaters tonight. In the second game, in the next game, they can't.
Yeah, so many teams can't ice a complete roster or lineup because there's too many. They have too much cap, like right up into the cap, so they have to be caught on time by only icing so many players. And Minnesota is one of them. Alright, come on. Montembeault, do better.
He's the first Wild player in franchise history to get 100 or more points. That's a couple seasons ago, and always a threat on the ice.
Yeah, got this.
In a regular line with Zuccarello right now, they find each other in the power play a lot, but I think a little chess game going on with line matchups. Marty St. Louis waited until the Kaprizov line.
Everything is set up for the next segment, and also I forgot to mention that the next shot that hits the goal post, that's a 3-drink card. Next time you hear boop, because a puck hit a post, well, that's because, and that means that I have to take 3 drinks of my drink.
Racing after it, picked up by Johansson. Johansson or Addison making some space, and that backhand too high.
I mean, I'll still be drinking it.
And a stoppage here at the Bell Center.
Y'a-t-il la bière? Y'a-t-il la bière? Y'a-t-il la bière?
This is a team that's always been focused on
the name of the flush. Their beer here.
$500,000 down because of buyouts to Ryan Suter and Zach Parise, which still have 2 more years on it. So the decision was made, Brian, we're going to buy them out and we're going to eat it for a handful of years. They have. So they know they've got to get everything out of the lineup they have.
You saw Bill Guerin there, obviously a letter on the chest of Kirill Kaprizov. A lot of talk about maybe Eriksson Ek getting that honor. He signed a long-term
deal.
Kaprizov wanted that opportunity, understands what it takes to be a leader and a high-end player. Guerin was so impressed with the one-on-one meeting with Kaprizov, and there you go.
What is making that noise?
With a letter on his chest.
And it is It is quite an honor, but he's done a nice job of tying up his guys that he does have. He's got some, and those are all at good numbers. So the core of his team, he's been able to lock up. Even Kaprizov at $9 million compared to the 12s and 13s that are starting to crop up in the league. He is one of the top players in the league. So Bill Guerin's done an excellent job of managing this club.
Wild coming in numbers. As Gaudreau takes a look, he'll dish it in.
Is going on?
And a tripping
All right, let me try.
The Montreal Canadiens, so the Wild another chance to extend the lead, this time on the power play. And it's Slavkovsky to the box.
It has not been the power play that's
no.
Montreal.
Number 20, minor penalty.
The power kill, as our good friend Cheryl Pounder likes to call
All
it.
right, let's see if if that did anything.
Right off the face-off, Slavkovsky's trying to step in. Side, just a little better position.
If that doesn't work, then I have another thing I can do.
Needless to say, a big kill here for Montreal to stay at 0-2.
Forget I'll do it.
Wild over one day with 4 shots. Last year, the power play set a single-season franchise record, 21.4%, running at a very nice.
I should have said wash your ears before.
Special teams obviously a factor in that first period. Shots 12-5 in favor of the Wild. And Montreal off the draw. Good face-off win and a good clear down to Marc-Andre Fleury.
Mike, are you okay?
Remember, he got win 500 here at the Bell Center. That 30-save shutout.
Brian, he wouldn't leave after warm-up.
He was out there a long time for a starting goal, wasn't he?
Taking breakaways and just wouldn't leave.
Does that do anything?
And actually put a puck in his glove and skated off the ice. That was pretty telling as Addison winds up. Still
Okay.
front rebound, follow a try. That was Guhle. A couple good blocks. Then Guhle slashing the stick right out of the hand of Johansson. And the Montreal Canadiens now, for a minute 24, will face a 5-on-3.
Number 20,
Don't move.
flashing.
It's one that's pretty hard to argue with. And watch the play now of Matt Zuccarello, Kirill Kaprizov. And watch the way they look for each other. It's remarkable with these skilled players how they have a way of finding
The wire.
each other. See the aggressive play of Guhle going to the corner, coming over the top of Johansson's stick.
Another win for Eriksson. He's dominating that face-off circle. Addison with some velocity. Never found the mark. Johansson. Zuccarello. Gets it back. Zuccarello.
There you go. Let's try this out. Ah.
The second jam play, power play goal, and Eriksson has made a 3-0 contest.
A little game of catch going on between the two players I spoke about, Zuccarello and Kaprizov. Both left shots, but a little game of catch, and it looked like it was going back to Kaprizov. It came out to Eriksson, who pounds it home from in tight, and it's been a special team show for the Minnesota Wild, and still a minute and 44 seconds left on the power play to do more damage.
So for Matt Zuccarello, he's second all-time in points by an active player not drafted. That's 576 and counting. So that's among active players. Artemi Panarin leads the way. And his former teammate, a guy behind the bench, Martin St. Louis, they played together with the Rangers. Pretty good career for
Mike is like having,
points
I don't know what the hell.
Everyone has a different path in the journey, and Zuccarello still playing at a very high level.
I'll see if that
He was
does
the
it.
setup man, a 3-0 game, and the Wild still possess the puck. Here is Zuccarello. Still got some power play time as they cash on the 5-on-3. Wrist shot, knocked down in front. And a good diving effort and clear by Raphael Harvey-Pinard.
Harvey-Pinard a little look over his shoulder to see if he could draw a penalty, but the veteran Gord Dwyer was having none of it.
So a minute 10 remaining in the minor to Guhle.
Oh! I know what it is.
Another one. Kaprizov lost the puck to Suzuki.
Win.
Steal.
I'm dumb.
Take a look. He had
It's the wind making that noise.
We'll send it down the ice to Fleury. Fleury into the corner. Missed his mark, Addison. Picked up by Marco Rossi. Rossi weaves, drops it off.
Good thing.
Pass for Foligno.
Yeah, I need that window open or else he gets died. I pulled this for the window.
And a good clear by Jonathan Kovacevic. .544 career wins regular season for Marc-Andre Fleury. Next on his sights, Patrick Waugh at .551. So a great chance to catch and pass him this season to be second all-time for Marc-Andre Fleury. And Dean Evason talked about it, you know, realizing that, respecting a surefire Hall of Famer in Marc-Andre Fleury, the 3 Stanley Cups, the Vezina, and arguably one of the better pranksters in the National Hockey League as well.
First overall in the NHL draft. You don't see that happen with a goalie very often.
That drive, rebound back to 5-on-5 as you saw Guhle was out of the box and Montembeault cleans up the mess in front. The damage done on the goal by Joel Eriksson, the power play goal to make it 3-0. And a special player, you know, we talked to Martin in St. Louis. I said, what do you say when I mentioned Marc-Andre Fleury? He didn't hesitate. Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, absolutely. And he's done it with such a flair and a love
going on.
and a spirit, just a contagious spirit in that locker room. There's always a big smile and there's always something going on. I think he's a little bored right now, Brian. He may do something to try and get involved in this hockey game. Montreal only with 5 shots on net.
No icing there as John Merrill pokes it to the far boards. Habs able to control. Working in deep is Matheson. Lost it to Dakota Mermis. He'll play to the far boards. Picked up by Patrick Maroon. Maroon delays, fresh shot. He wanted to go high glove side and missed the mark. Merrill will pound it back in. As John Merrill, those 13 regular season games and 13 playoff games with the Montreal Canadiens in that very exciting run to the Cup final versus Tampa. Here's Duhaime. Through center ice, drops for Maroon. Maroon floats one in, takes contact from Josh Anderson. Suzuki in the corner defensively for Kovacevic.
All right, it was
5 minutes gone here in the second period. Kovacevic. Kaiden Guhle, he'll flip it in. Faber pokes it along the wall and he'll collect the puck. Hit by Caulfield. Guhle back on the puck for Montreal. As the Wild have won 15 games versus the Montreal Canadiens, so the Wild have really had the Habs number the last couple of seasons. A little body check by Suzuki, frees the puck and gives to Kovacevic. He'll send it into the Wild zone. Faber back on it, shadowed by Caulfield. Caulfield takes him down, and the Montreal Canadiens back to the box as Caulfield trips up his former USA hockey teammate. And the Wild back in the power play.
Tough one to argue with and a tough place to take it. 200 feet from your goal, and Cole Caulfield knows that.
Oh my.
22, minor penalty. Tripping.
Hi.
Former teammate in the U.S. National Development Program. Just gets an edge and the stick just got caught up. As soon as Faber senses that, he's gone down. And a good call.
Wild power play 1 for 3, 6 shots.
Sorry, what's
Evans,
next?
Eriksson line up to take the draw.
Next,
So
start
another
simple.
penalty
Oh, yeah,
for
that was-
Montreal. Just 5 shots for the Habs in the game thus far.
Good face-off for Jake Evans.
Nice steal by Jake Evans as he'll delay. Hits the trailer. Ullinen, he'll drop it off. Matheson cutting in, round the net, wrap try. Evans was there as well. And finally a bit of a burst from the Bell Center crowd here as they
All right, come on.
this far.
That may have actually hit Jake Evans' skate on the wrap. Aggressive play by Matheson coming around. A good forecheck by Jake Evans.
Nearly provided that spark the Habs need in this game as Kirill Kaprizov in. Shoots, look out, onto the Boston. Ottawa try. And a
Oh my fucking.
no goal from the official as Montembeault was
That-
down and out.
Oh my fucking.
And somehow able to keep that out from
They would have known.
making it a 4-0 contest and nearly another power play goal.
And once again, Kaprizov and Zuccarello working a little magic together. Just a bad angle shot. I think that surprises Samuel Montembeault. Coming across from a bad angle, he loses it. And almost put in by Eriksson for his second power play goal of the period. Puck just lying there, and a good stick by Mike Matheson to get across and thwart it.
Good clear by Kovacevic. Addison back on it. Third amongst rookie defensemen last season for points. Johansson, nice little move around Suzuki as he'll bring it in and drop it off and set himself up in front. Addison, Zuccarello, back to Addison. Kaprizov accepts the pass.
Come on.
Kaprizov goes down low. Eriksson trying to tuck it in. Another drive and handled by Montembeault. Hit his mask. His mask comes off, so the whistle right away. And you said it, Dave. Zuccarello buzzing.
All right, so the check in before.
They have looked very dangerous.
That is 2-3.
Another bad angle shot by Minnesota, really taking advantage of some low play, strong play, and that one coming from the goal line and knocking the hat right off of Samuel Montembeault. Montembeault has played pretty well in this game so far. Not indicative on the scoreboard.
And a look at a few. We mentioned that undrafted players and amongst active players, Zuccarello having a wonderful campaign and career and continues to.
What is going on? Why is he
We talked about both of these goalies. The matchup between Marc-Andre Fleury and
why do you blow it?
the first game in Montreal to feature opposing Quebec-born goaltenders since January 3rd, 2006. And that game it was Fleury and the Penguins beating Jose Theodore from Laval, Quebec, of course. So pretty cool moment for Laval Province as well.
Hasn't been a lot of strength in the goaltending pipeline coming out of Quebec, and Victor Finlay shared with us, our radio counterpart in TSN, shared with us that this comprises the majority of them in the league, with Jake Allen included, with Montembeault and Marc-Andre Fleury right now. There was a time not long ago when the Quebec natives dominated.
Don't tell me.
There's Monahan, some space, cross ice pass, and Brodin on his stick just enough for Harvey Pinard.
I fought that back.
Hartman bobbling puck, he lost it. 10 seconds remaining in the coffee.
I had it.
Just missed his coffee, back on the ice, and it's 5-on-5 Montreal. Just 5 shots.
But no, they just restarted my info like that.
Middleton, near point, dishes back in. Around the boards. As it's chipped up, Patrick Maroon tried to get it to the
I changed the compression.
Maroon protects the puck right in front. Good pass.
So,
Duhaime nearly had another one. Duhaime getting towards the net, and this time cleaned up by Arbor Jacka.
That fourth line has been a handful tonight. Even
then
at
you heard
5-on-5, they've scored their 2 goals shorthanded, Dewar and Duhaime.
Gallagher off the steal, driving in, and he hits Marc-Andre Fleury, who's back on his skates, and Gallagher nearly cashed in on that turnover below the goal line. Dewar able to work it in. Montembeault settles it down. Montembeault, his best numbers last season for the Montreal Canadiens is at 16 wins, a 9-1 save percentage, played the 40 games, and won a gold medal for Canada at the World Hockey Championship earlier this year.
When you go on for your life.
Zuccarello, little touch pass for Kaprizov. Muscled by
Just
Anderson,
kidding.
trying to push him off the puck. All the way around to Mervis. They'll deliver it back in. Zuccarello, as he had Kirill Kaprizov, and Kaprizov, nearly had another chance. Kaprizov shoots, that was knocked down.
All right, go, come on, come on. Yes! Woohoo!
Gets the bell center going. It's 3-1.
Let's go. Point towards my mouth, not the fan.
Starts with a shot block by Tanner.
Hey!
shot.
Hey,
Coming back, he's got young
hey,
Thomas.
hey, 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 go, have, go,
He's reading
go,
the
have,
2-on-1,
go,
an excellent
go, have,
decision to
go,
shoot this puck.
go,
So often,
have, go,
the pass is
go,
forced
have,
across.
go,
The D
go,
is giving
have,
you that
go,
shot. You're
go,
a
have,
shooter.
go, have, go.
You're a goal scorer, and what a better time there has not been for Tanner Pearson to score a big goal for Montreal.
Hey,
The veteran is Stanley Cup winner with Los Angeles, now two with the Montreal Canadiens.
all right, come on.
And a massive spark in a game that has been controlled by the Wild. So let's see with 10 minutes to go in the second, if the Habs can get some momentum here on home ice. Caulfield at center
Come on.
ice. In a battle with Foligno, swing across to Brody. Watch by Nick Suzuki.
Bring that, keep that momentum going. Fuck him
A
up.
little bit of speed up the left side, he'll shoot it in. Montembeault will play it for Kovacevic. Kovacevic flips to center ice.
Ooh, there's a crowd chant going on right now, but I can't. I don't know what it is.
Johansson lost it at center ice. Good steal by Caulfield. Try to poke it ahead for
All right,
Suzuki.
come on.
Slash it in.
That goal is Tanner Pearson, and it was in the.
All the way down the ice. And no icing, and the Wild get a full change in. Fresh forwards out for Minnesota.
Come on.
For Rossi. Rossi throws it to space.
Oh,
They give it a
whoa.
go, and Rossi taken down, trying to charge towards the net. As Gaudreau trying to find him. Here's Savard in his own zone. Up for Ullinen, just off his stick. Duhaime picks it up. He'll spin and shoot it in for the Wild. Savard watched by Gaudreau. For Ullinen, and Pazzetta's dropping the gloves.
Ooh, we got a fight!
Battle with Duhaime.
Come on, Pizzetta.
Pizzetta, in his season debut, trying to wake up the crowd and get that right hand free. Pizzetta will
Hey! Take down. Let's break.
as Pizzetta tries to get back to get the bench going for Montreal. Tanner Pearson, the 31-year-old veteran, has the Habs on the board as they trail 5-2.
Thank you, Vancouver, for characters. And also I have I have 2-1. Alright, what's the next one? Next up, the fuck there. On a power play. Alright, back on the game.
It's a hit coming in here, and
Next, third puck on the
after the hit,
Oh,
Pizzetta
oh,
immediately challenges him.
oh,
Duhaime answers the
oh,
bell. Duhaime will
oh,
have the same request to Pizzetta
oh,
on a given night to try and inject energy into his Minnesota squad. It's a tough job. Michael Pizzetta trying to do it with physical contact and then with a physical confrontation.
A lot of excitement too with Arbor Jacki and Reeves tangling when the Montreal Canadiens.
Alright, come on, you
Leafs
guys.
in
Win
the
that
season
face
opener in
off.
Toronto, and Jacki did just fine.
Oh.
The amazing what the reputation he's built in such a short period of time.
All right, come on. Let's go.
To center ice for Slavkovsky.
Let's go.
Faber and Newhook.
Fight for it. Fight.
Battle
Fight.
continues to the right of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Get the fuck out there. That's the
Slavkovsky tried
apartment.
that dish. He was all tied up by Middleton, who was shadowing him.
What are you doing?
Kaprizov.
Oh,
Long
no.
stretch pass up that
Oh,
right side
no.
for Ryan Hartman. Hartman
Nope,
trying to stay
nope,
away from
nope,
traffic.
nope, nope. Get it out. Get it out.
He gets taken down, and the Habs are on the puck.
Excellent
All
defense
right,
by
come on.
Madison.
The goal scorer, Pearson. Little chip and chase. He continues to battle with Slavkovsky. Pearson picks it up below the goal line.
Oh,
Kaprizov able to free it. He'll delay and flip for
oh
Zuccarello.
boy.
Zuccarello chips it in.
So the first part of the forecheck is there for Yuri Slavkovsky. He gets there, he makes the initial play, and then he's not able to make the next extension of it. Tanner Pearson with him low down behind the net. And they've got to talk about that now, and that's where Tanner Pearson's got to help out the youngster and say, okay, leave it in my feet, or don't try and force it, or just some little explanation there for Slavkovsky so he can extend control of the puck in the offensive zone and use that big body a little more effectively.
Pearson came in that trade from Vancouver for Casey DeSmith. Guhle delays. Wrist shot
Come
blocked by
on,
Zuccarello.
Montreal. Let's
Kovacevic shoots it in
freaking
for
go.
Gallagher.
Let's do this.
Back on the puck, far boards.
Get it out.
Monahan.
Yes.
Tangled up by Middleton. Zuccarello trying to clear, and he will. Kovacevic will collect the puck at his own blue line.
But
Kovacevic. Monahan touches the wild, weak shot. Taylor Fleury. Monahan not a lot of velocity, and Fleury kicked it aside.
oh, look, it sealed it.
Polino up the right wing. Little chip and chase after it. Around Harris he goes. Kovacevic there. Gets it to Harris. Monahan. Delays wanted Anderson. That was intercepted. Look out. Reach shot up high on Montembeau, and he handles that. Good rip by Maroon. Another drop from distance. Polino in front. Couldn't bring it to the forehand. The shot of Montembeau. Polino. Below the goal line for Maroon.
Oh,
Maroon. Kovacevic lost his stick. John Merrill engages deep. Monahan trying to help defensively.
get it out.
Puck behind the net. Picked up by Connor Tour in front, off a stick. Bouncing Anderson.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Second effort, he will with a backhand.
And the fourth line, once again, has been a really handful tonight. Marcus Foligno stepping in.
Get around Kovacevic, playing well, and then drives it into the boards. Maroon. Works it along the wall. Brodin. And the pass will take Eriksson Ek back to neutral ice. Johansson leaves for Eriksson.
Oh,
Great shot. Hit
no.
by Montembeau and Suzuki. Able to clean that up.
Get it out of your head, Montreal. Just get it out.
Here's Harris. Watch by
Come
Eriksson
on.
Ek. Harris gets it back.
Come on.
Harris
Whoa.
behind his net under some duress. Johansson able to step into the play. Trying to get the backhand for Eriksson Ek. Then Eriksson Ek, the hit on Suzuki, and Montembeau will skis with 5:51 to
Phew.
go
That was close.
here in this second period.
Do,
3-1.
do, do, do,
Wild
do,
lead.
do. Do, 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 do. Alright. Montreal is back on fire. Just need to score like 2 more times and it's tied up. What is this freaking commercial? Alright. So during the intermission, we'll be playing something, and that something will be continued after the game. Alright, the game is back on.
Center for Minnesota Wild, and arguably their best penalty killer, certainly their best face-off guy, Eric.
All
in
right.
the box, and giving Montreal a golden opportunity to get
Got
back in
the
a
new
hockey
hook
game that they've
jersey
been
on.
for a good portion of
New
since
hook.
Minnesota
I hope
scored
he
those
scored.
two shorthanded goals. You can see Erickson out.
Last time I was wearing the Caulfield jersey and he
Flat-out
scored,
interference
so
right there on Nick Suzuki.
Monahan, Caulfield,
put the Habs lost.
Anderson, Suzuki, Matheson. Face off to the right of Marc-Andre Fleury.
Yeah, this is off.
Habs able to control. Matheson.
Caulfield hasn't scored yet.
Brodin there, good stick.
Oh yeah, and if the Habs score on the power play, I'm doing a shot.
Gaudreau, the finishing touches. They'll send that down the ice.
Has to be a little more support for Mike Matheson. He gets
All right,
stranded out
come
there. There's
on.
no place to go with the puck. He forced it into Monahan, but there has to be more movement away
Let's-
from the puck.
Let's not let it in. Let in a shorthanded goal here.
Matheson dishes for the captain. Suzuki,
Come on.
near circle. Suzuki. Anderson up for Matheson. Back to Suzuki. Suzuki. Caulfield wanted him. Good stick by Tour. He got in the lane and sends it down the ice.
And
They
there
are
she
very
goes.
aware of where number 22 is when 14 has the puck.
Suzuki back into the mix. Right on. Fleury handles that from distance. Matheson.
All
finds
right,
it
come
down.
on.
Caulfield trying to dangle, and it was taken away
Oh.
and down the ice.
Minute left in the power play, and the puck was cleared on a power play.
Duhaime's job. He's in the box after his scrap with Michael Pezzetta.
I just splashed my drink in my glasses.
Gallagher trying to barrel in by Middleton.
Next time the net gets slit loose.
And he'll send it the length.
And the crowd just on edge right now, Brian. They're looking up at the clock. They know there's 4 minutes left in the second period. They're trying to will Montreal to some offense here.
Arbor Jacki. Newhook with some pace through center ice. He'll swerve in for Gallagher. Gallagher up top. Jacki.
Oh.
Jacki loads up, and you hear the whistle. Stick went flying as Johansson.
Oh,
Stick was
what?
knocked out of his hands. And a penalty coming up to Montreal.
Montreal number 20, minor penalty, interference.
Slavkovsky to the box.
Boo.
And that'll do
See, I'm not sure there's eyes on that. I think that's more of a reaction after the fact when the stick goes up in the air and the player yells and puts his arms up in the air. That was a very late call. And it is a penalty. But I'm not sure there were eyes on it. I think it was more of a reaction after the fact. Slavkovsky taking
All
Montreal
right.
off of the power play. Little 4-on-4 action here for 23 seconds.
Minnesota Wild being some shots earlier. Bill Guerin and trying to improve and build on his team. They've lost in the first round the last 2 years, both in 6 games. To the Blues a couple years ago and then to the Stars. So Minnesota trying to take that next step and push through that first round.
All right, come on. Not tripping. What?
Space shoots and a right pad save. Rebound, big drive, and what a glove!
Damn, what a save by Fleury.
He turns 39 next month, but the flower, big smile under that mask.
Frickin' Marc-Andre Fleury. My god, we only have like 10 shots on the fucking net on goal. What is going on here? Oh my. I'm gonna actually have to go refill my drink during this intermission. Or eventually, anyways. Might as well do it during the intermission. So what I'll do is I'll put on Be Right Back. What the fuck? But yeah, just deny the call. Well, that's awkward. It was a spam call though. That was all good.
About playing against Marc-Andre Fleury and whether he owned him as a goal scorer. He brought up this shootout attempt. The shootout was just coming into the NHL. And he said, I was 0 for 7. And they kept putting me out there. No, we're not going to see it. Yeah, we're not going to get an opportunity to see it. But it was when he would come in
so
backwards.
Close.
And it created quite a bit of controversy because it was whether the puck was moving forwards or not.
Alright, 4-on-4 is over and we're on the penalty kill.
Moving backwards situation, and was laughing about it earlier.
So now power play time for the Wild. A minute 23 to the minor to Slafkovsky. The Wild 1 for 4, 7 shots. Evans trying to break away shorthanded. Ullinen gets pinned far boards. Ullinen, good second effort, the backhand. He'll get it into Wild territory with Evans. Assessing things on the forecheck for Montreal. Addison will drop it back. Picked up by Marcus Johansson. Johansson glides through center ice. Zuccarello quickly cross ice for Kaprizov. Through the legs for
Come
Addison.
on.
He'll load up, deflected, and into the glove.
Good job, Montebo. Habs go. Go, 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 Habs go.
And so conscious defensively. Last year he broke out with 61 points in 78 games, 23 goals, and just an all-round effective game. Selke consideration every year. He's always got a handful of votes for the Selke. People that watch him play regularly, really strong on faceoffs.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
And Guhle going down the tunnel, and let's hope that's
oh no.
nothing serious for Montreal.
Not Guhle.
Good win by Monahan, right to
This fucking team is cursed.
Goalie to goalie, all the way down to Marc-Andre Fleury.
Good alert play by Samuel Montembeault. Saved himself 30 seconds of shorthanded play.
Oh, better not be. It better be a minor injury, like they can come back the next game. Or during this game.
That dangerous spot, far circle, Kirill Kaprizov, power play goal, and it's 4-1 Wild. The special teams rocket tonight for Minnesota.
Well, there's the deadly duo right there. Showing in fine fashion how they look for each other. He finds that seam across. As that seam opens up, Kellen Addison with the fake shot helps open the seam up. And as Kellen Addison throws it across to Zuccarello, Kaprizov is already teed up and ready to go.
Kirill Kaprizov, his first of the season, as Slafkovsky and the Habs obviously frustrated. So 4-1 Wild as Tanner Pearson gave Montreal in the building a little bit of life, and now 2 shorthanded goals and 2.
Well, it was Kirill Kaprizov that scored there, and it was assisted by Zuccarello and Addison.
Suzuki swatting at the puck, comes high slot, and he'll pick it up for Caulfield. Quickly for Anderson up that right side. He'll use his speed and get in. Marc-Andre Fleury whacked it away as Suzuki fell. Dewar through center ice. Harris back defensively. Arbor Jacki from his own zone for Suzuki. He hits Harris. As Samuel Montembeault to the bench, and a penalty coming up to Minnesota as Middleton will possess the puck.
All right, let's see if this is a good. This power play works out in our favor. I'm hearing Fred yelling.
Minnesota number 21.
Sorry, now about that. Just have out there. That's all I'm hearing.
Brandon Duhaime
The
on
fuck
his way to the
is he
box.
saying?
Good
It's
rush
a
up ice
fucking
by
power
Arber Xhekaj
play.
Gets this started. Uses the net as an obstacle and gets up ice and draws an important late period.
He's basically yelling to be like, yo, don't let them score on us. It's a fucking power play.
Monahan and the Habs able to control off the face-off. Here's Suzuki. Suzuki, wrist shot, and Fleury steers
Once
out.
again, I will take a shot if the Habs score on the power play.
2 minutes to go to the Bell Center in this second period. All the way down to Montembeault. He'll tee it up for Matheson. Mike Matheson. Up for Caulfield. Cole Caulfield for Anderson. Passing his skates, he falls. Jonas Brodin meets him. Brodin can't clear, but he'll dish it back, and easy clear for Brock Faber.
It is just not happening for Josh Anderson right now. He's very frustrated, looking down at his skate blade. He blew a wheel coming across that blue line, and it's been a tough night for him.
Suzuki for Caulfield. Caulfield.
All right, come on, Caulfield.
With it comes to Suzuki. Suzuki up top for Matheson.
Oh my fuck, what was that pass?
Brodin able to jam it up for Hartman. Final minute, second period. Ryan Hartman. Hartman killing off some more time. A good job. 1-on-3. Nice
All
job
right,
by
come
Brodin
on.
for the Wild.
Vas-y, Montreal.
Another one of those veterans to just sign a new contract. He signed a new 3-year deal. He'll be a Minnesota Wild for the next period of time.
You mentioned Eriksson Ek locked up.
Fucking forecheck, bud.
Doing his part. Newhook around the boards for Pearson. 25 seconds left. Pearson. 2 goals on 2 shots for the Montreal Canadiens. So far.
All right, go. Oh!
Fleury. Uri Slafkovsky with a good look. 12 seconds left. Jack
Tripping.
by Johansson. Habs still possess the puck. Arber Xhekaj. 6 seconds left. Slafkovsky. Quick strike. Gallagher.
Oh my.
And the pad of Fleury. Pearson nearly had another one, but Marc-Andre Fleury brilliant to keep it a 4-1 game. And then Xhekaj frustration. The late hit on Johansson as he knocked his helmet off. What a stop from Fleury, and the frustration boiling over here for Montreal through 40.
Fuck him up. Show the Xhekaj fight. Xhekaj's fighting so much. What the fuck are you not showing it for? PSN.
2 in a row, but watch the left pad on the rebound from Tanner Pearson right there. Snake out and steal that off the stick of
PSN is
Tanner
not
Pearson.
showing it.
There's a little late brushing by Arber Xhekaj. He says, I wasn't quite sure how much time was left on the clock there, Brian. Can't watch the play and watch the clock at the same time.
My god, PSN, why the fuck?
Advantage of the situation.
The Wild hitting back in this game on special teams.
Really, PSN. Stupid PSN. Alright. The second period is over and the game stats are Minnesota 26 shots on goal, Montreal 14, face-offs at the split 50-50. 40% power play on Minnesota, 33.333% now, and then Montreal is 0%. Penalty minutes 17, Montreal 11, Minnesota hits 16, Montreal 7, Minnesota block shots 15, Montreal 6, Minnesota giveaways 13, Montreal 6, Minnesota takeaways 4, Minnesota 3, Montreal. Goals this period is Eriksson Ek, assisted by Zuccarello and Kaprizov. That was power play goal. Then Montreal finally scores Pearson unassisted. Then Kaprizov scores the power play goal, assisted by Zuccarello and Addison. So then penalties this period are Slafkovsky tripping Rossi, Guhle, slashing Johansson, Caulfield tripping Faber, instead of fighting Duhaime, and vice versa. Eriksson interfering Zuki, Lefkowski interfering Johansson, Duhaime hooking, Jack-Eye roughing, Jack-Eye, Minor, and Johansson. So for this period, the shots were 15 Minnesota, 9 Montreal.
The Sterners are back on the penalty kill in the Wild, 2 for 5 on the power play so far tonight.
He went down the tunnel late in the second period. There's pretty thin ranks down on that end of the Montreal bench, so we'll keep our eye on that for sure.
Kaprizov up to Zuccarello. That combination you talked about as Eriksson Ek swing and a miss. He was tied up enough by Jake Evans, but the Wild control. Addison loads up, and Eriksson Ek in front. That late whack. Montembeault covers up, and Montreal riled up.
All right, the net has been hit off. Let's, how many? 2 drinks.
Nice job by Mike Matheson at taking him out of the play. Gratuitous swat after the play was forced by Montembeault by Eriksson Ek.
Next bad call by the official majority vote. Okay, so this is an opinion-based one. So basically, next penalty on the Habs.
Well, Matheson took his man down, and then Savard was sort of a one-man clearing machine in front. And it looks like Matheson is getting the gate.
I'm sure someone will be attending, and it'll probably be Eriksson Ek.
14, minor penalty, slashing. Montreal, number 8, minor penalty.
What? Oh my God!
They're not going to call that slash if the rough doesn't happen. They're not going to call the slash on Eriksson Ek.
Boo! Next bad call. All right, majority. I'm the only one that's voices here, so.
That was being called at all. It's an age-old problem, but it's.
So that is the next Habs penalty.
If you will, so.
Referee Steiner, Dan O'Rourke, and Michael Markovic.
All right, what's the next one?
Michel Cormier and Andrew Smith.
Should be a 4-on-3.
Next shot wide.
Way too much ice for number 97.
Next wide shot.
Kirill Kaprizov, his first of the season in this game on the power play. The Wild, those 2 short-handed goals. Duhaime and
the announcers said that wouldn't happen if the other team got a penalty. So, boom. The announcer agrees. So they're even confused.
It's going to leave it 5-on-4. They've got Matheson's 2 minutes up on the board, which shouldn't be the case. Should be Jack-Eye's penalty up on the board.
There you go. Even St. Louis is confused. The announcers are confused. Boom.
Guy, Dave. I've always said that.
That wasn't even my last
Proof.
right?
So 4-1 advantage for the Minnesota Wild.
All right, let's see what happens.
As the Habs will host Washington, Ovechkin and company on Saturday, and the Wild open up a
The next wide shot.
Thursday versus the LA Kings.
Meaning it doesn't hit the
Jake
net.
Evans 4-2 in the face-off circle tonight. He's got a big draw here with Gaudreau.
Looks like Dan O'Rourke has everything sorted out, we think, and one last conversation for Martin St. Louis.
All
right, we waiting.
Whatever Marty St. Louis said.
The hell is this person doing? Person's like massaging the seat.
So Andrew Smith joins him, and they discuss as we get set.
This guy's like massaging the seat of the person in front of them.
4-1 Minnesota. Wild win the draw. Addison, Kaprizov, good block inside by Ullinen. Addison at the line. Wrist shot, that didn't get through. Addison stretches, gets it back. Zuccarello for Addison. Addison, Zuccarello, Johansson, high slot, couldn't get the shot away.
All right, come on.
Ullinen wanted to get it to Evans, and he floats it all the way down to Fleury, but Evans on the puck. Tried to dish it to the trailer, Kovacevic.
Oh my God, freaking Marc-André Fleury.
Shorthanded, unbelievable.
Oh,
What a stop on Kovacevic. Fleury's having a night at the Bell
I
Center.
miss having a goaltender like that.
If it is his
AKA
last start
Carey
ever
Price.
in his home province in this building, he is making it a special one.
That was about as vintage as you get from Marc-Andre Fleury. Double pad stack, aerial up, full roll.
Oh my.
And a Fleury chant goes up in the crowd.
The crowd is cheering Fleury.
Tip your cap to the Montreal fans. They are knowledgeable, and they certainly do love their own, even though Fleury and company putting it to the Habs tonight. And a turnover right at the line.
All right, come on.
Good job by this fourth line again.
3, 2, 1, penalty over, go.
Rossi down low for Foligno. Arbor Jacki. Habs trying to get something going here in this hockey game. 5-on-5, 4-1 the advantage. Shots 27-16 in favor of Minnesota. It's been a special teams clinic for the Wild thus far as Rossi in. Wrister hit Jacki. Kovacevic had nothing but time and space in front of Marc-Andre Fleury. He throws up the stack pads. Vintage old school. You put it very well, Dave, and that was pretty awesome stuff.
And the work of Jake Evans on that play did not go unnoticed. He makes
Fleury did literally a cartwheel there.
Get the puck. Kovacevic had so much time all alone, and that was pure road hockey style. Mom's calling you to come in for dinner, and you're going to make one more great save.
How big was that smile underneath that mask?
You're selling out to do it.
Special
All right, come on.
Famer as Pearson cuts in. Newhook into the fray with Pearson. Pearson, and as Middleton's lost his stick. Up top, that drive.
Oh!
Slavkovsky. And again, Fleury able to shut things down in front.
Oh
Newhook
my God.
hit by Brock Faber. Newhook protects the puck for Slavkovsky. Watched by Dewar. Slavkovsky in the corner. Still on it. Slavkovsky.
My God.
Away from Dewar.
Let's go.
Backhand in. Pearson picks it up.
Oh,
And
shit.
Just over his stick. He couldn't collect it clean. Harris able to hold the zone with Newhook.
What?
And a penalty coming up.
Tanner Pearson got a high stick up
Bruh.
on Jacob Middleton.
Fleury, fucking,
Nothing malicious about it, just an attack from behind. An errant stick got up in Jacob Middleton's face.
fucking St. Louis in pain. And also, that was a wide shot there. So wondering.
Missed the stick on the attempted stick raise and clipped him pretty well.
Before
Watch the
that whole
stick
hit and everything. Next Steeler turnover.
Tanner Pearson go up, and here's Marc-Andre Fleury at his best. Kovacevic sneaking in, great pass from Jake Evans. Watch the pads go up and over, full rollover. That is spectacular, isn't it? That's every kid's dream.
All right, come on.
Wild 2 for 6 of the power play tonight. As Ullinen and the Habs able to get it to center. 34 minutes gone in this third. Johansson walking in. Matheson greets him below the goal line. Kaprizov leaves. Addison. And it just came out of the zone, so the Wild charge with an offside.
Okay, I'll
Special
take
teams,
bro.
middle of the pack last year for Minnesota, 15th on power play.
That was another. That was another
On penalty kill. It's
penalty.
been a special teams effort tonight with 2 shorthanded goals and 2
The
power
Habs
play
need
goals
to
that
be
have the score standing at 4-1.
the word I'm looking for. They need to follow the
Addison
rules.
for Johansson. Johansson at the line. Kaprizov. Eludes
You gotta
pressure
stop
up
being
top. Addison
aggressive.
fires hit Harvey Pinard. Zuccarello. Up for Addison. And he lost
All
it.
right.
Harvey Pinard, he
Woo!
didn't slip.
There
He
you
would've
go.
had a little bit of
That's a
runway to
steal.
break in shorthanded. Monahan drives it in, but the Habs offside, so Monahan will check up as he realizes that.
All
And the
right,
Wild
what's the
possess
next
puck.
one?
Zuccarello showing surprising
Next time a
speed
player
on that
skates
back check.
backward. Oh,
Sure
right
he
there.
got those hops.
Kaprizov in front off the stick of Harris, who blocked it.
Because they were skating back into their own zone.
Zuccarello, nice little chip. Up top, Addison. Addison,
All right, what's
Kaprizov,
next?
Zuccarello.
Next check into the
20 minute
boards.
Eriksson Ek in front, Montembeault
Right
with the
there.
stop. Zuccarello again. Up for Addison. Zuccarello.
All right.
Eriksson Ek at the goal line.
They're making me
Off a
drink.
stick.
Next line
And
change.
chip, but
Or
not out.
substitution.
Another drive, Montembeault ready for
I
Zuccarello
mean-
there. Kaprizov space in front. He wanted the tip from Johansson.
Do I have time to write this one?
Johansson around the boards for Zuccarello. 27 seconds left in the minor penalty. Kaprizov in, down low. Eriksson Ek score! Another
Oh.
power play goal. His second of the night. It is 5-1 Minnesota.
Should have
I
kept
spoke
D.
earlier
Smith.
about Eriksson Ek breaking out offensively last year with
All right,
61
next
points.
wide shot.
His career high, and he's showing signs of going north of that with an early effort here. Strong move on the power play, stepping out hard. And it's that hard step out. There's no hesitation. Pass comes from Kaprizov, and it's one immediate step. And then that stick just has to get around the right pad of Montembeault. Watch it come out and around and just hammers it home. Nothing hesitant about that move.
I was really
Three
leading
power play
forward for
goals,
lost
two
like 5
shorthanded
minutes there
goals,
just to
a
take a shot,
5-1
a
lead
drink
for
after
Minnesota.
drink.
John Merrill behind Fleury. High off the glass for Duhaime. Duhaime
All
will
right.
jam it in. Ullinen below the goal line, round the boards for Evans. Pizzetta there. Little pop
Go,
pass for
go,
Jake
go,
Evans.
go, go,
Evans
go,
gives to
go, go.
Kovacevic, Pizzetta one time.
Oh.
Change directions. Fleury, the right pad save. Round the boards near point, but nobody there, and Kovacevic will have to
And
retreat.
that's an icing. No?
16 saves tonight for Marc-Andre
How?
Fleury.
Cameron didn't show how it wasn't an icing. Okay.
Mixed in.
26, 13, and 6. With a .903 save percentage all-time versus the Montreal Canadiens in his career.
Go Habs,
Spoken about being a
yo.
little
Go
nostalgic right
Habs,
out.
yo. Go Habs, yo.
Stayed on the ice until there were 3 or 4 Minnesota players left. All the Montreal players had left. Just a quick peek around. He picked up a puck right around the blue line area. Tucked it in his glove. And has a very spirited effort tonight.
All right.
A lot of times you think that'd be for a young fan or a kid or
Go
something.
Habs, yo. Go Habs, yo. Go Habs, yo.
Just a cool little moment. Gallagher. Lino took it away for Hartman.
All right, come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's onside. Well, that was a wide shot.
Chops it along the boards, and it comes to Harris in his own zone. Brendan Gallagher. For Slavkovsky.
Next time a player blocks shot.
Slavkovsky. Thought about the back pass, but he'll bring it in himself. Round the boards. Gallagher there. He'll leave it for Harris. Harris dumps it back in. Polino. Can't clear. Gallagher. Trying to work it towards Fleury. Up for Matheson. Matheson,
All
wrist
right,
shot,
come
no
on.
screen, and that's an easy one into the glove.
There we go.
Marc-Andre
That just
Fleury.
happened right there. Or wait, never mind. It went into the
13
glove.
minutes and 5
Never mind.
seconds away from
I
career
thought I
win
got
number
blocked as soon as I finished
545.
saying, all right, next block shot. All right. Oh, come on. Habs. You got 13 minutes to go. You can easily score 4 times there, right? 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 No. Or I don't know. I guess not. Ah. Please, Habs. do something. Kaiden Guhle is possibly injured. Please do not have Guhle be injured. I want first Dach in the second game. Now it's gonna be Guhle on the third. Oh no, Ryan Backer is injured. That's our first round pick there. He's injured while playing in Switzerland. And now Heinemann and the Laval. So many freaking injuries. This team is literally cursed.
First was Brandon Duhaime coming down the wing, short-handed. Connor Dewar, not to be outdone, sneaks in and gets a stick on one. 2 short-handed goals in 25 seconds. That's your Molson big moments.
Just 4 times in history, Dave, the Habs have allowed 2 power play goals and 2 shorthanded goals, as that's in the glove of Marc-Andre Fleury. 1971, 73, 1998.
This game is cursed.
So it's been a special teams night, and this is one
Sounds
special
like
player. And here's the story you wanted to show as we talked to Martin St. Louis earlier today, and there is the shootout goal you were talking about.
So the shootout was just coming into effect. He turned around
Then we took
and
the coach of the Habs
controversy over whether this was allowed. The puck was
and played a shootout against Fleury, which is the goalie in net right now.
It was against Marc-Andre Fleury.
He said Tortorella kept throwing him out there anyways, and Tortorella had a pretty big smile in that video clip. You didn't see that, but he was chuckling on the bench after that move.
Fleury is the goalie in net right now. And that was when he was on Pittsburgh, and it was Tampa Bay versus Pittsburgh.
Loves it down to his stick. Jack guy over the line, drops it off.
All right, come on.
Anderson stops. He'll backhand it in. And the Habs releasing that Kaiden Guhle will not return to the lineup tonight, so that's not good news for Montreal.
Guhle is gone.
Number 21. As Caulfield steals towards the net. Caulfield back on it.
All right, there's no. We at least need one Caulfield goal tonight.
Might have gone off the crossbar and short.
Another drive misses the mark. A high floater.
And that was a block shot. I'm just lame.
Settles the puck down for the Wild.
All right, 2 drinks.
There's Mermis. Up for Ryan Hartman to the left side. Kaprizov. Kaprizov in a wrist shot. Some velocity on that one. And
next time a player falls. There goes my mouse. It fell.
So terrible news. Kirby Dach, obviously. Kaiden Guhle, we know, is not returning tonight. The 685 man games lost. It led everyone by a long shot. And let's just hope the Guhle thing isn't serious, Dave. It's all you can say at this point.
Yeah, the last thing you want, the mentality is here we go again, and they made some changes in their medical team. Bringing Jim Ramsey and the longtime trainer of the New York Rangers.
Well, he almost saw some
science playing such a large part right now.
And
you have to look at it. You have to look at everything you're doing. You have to look at work to rest ratio. You have to look at every aspect of what you're doing and what you can do better. And you can say injuries can't be avoided, but you've got to do everything in your power to at least keep it under control.
Come on.
Kaprizov at the line. Picked off by Suzuki.
Go. Fuzzy.
Suzuki the tip, and that was just high and wide on Fleury.
Kovacevic again involved in the play. He's had chances tonight to be on the offensive scoreboard and just hasn't cashed.
He's going to be on SportsCenter tonight, but just on the save part for Fleury. But what a chance he had in front. Jordan Harris. Able to find Ullinen, wrist shot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And the player just held it.
Habs not going quietly. Trying to have a little pushback in front. Evans right over his stick.
Alright, what's the next card?
Evans back on it.
Next hip check.
Neutral ice. Good chances for Pezzetta and Evans there.
Evans just a little tight on that last one.
Evans again, good job to knock it down, but he falls. And that allows John Merrill to chip it, but not out. Gaudreau. Evans at the end of a shift. He's going to head off as Pizzetta on the forecheck. Gaudreau at center. He'll flip it in.
All right.
Matheson, shoulder check, sees Gaudreau coming. He'll lead for Slafkovsky. Slafkovsky being watched by Dewar. To the left side for Newhook. Newhook, Slafkovsky.
Go, 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 go.
Pat Maroon for Duhaime.
Less than 10 minutes ago, half period is gone.
Maroon tried the one-handed shovel for Duhaime. Comes to Newhook. Newhook throws
All
it
right,
space.
go.
Slafkovsky for Pearson.
Go.
Tanner Pearson, the lone goal tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. In on the play, steals the puck.
All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Can't get the shot
Oh.
as he falls in the slot. You're right, Dave. He's getting the looks.
And there's a hip check.
He certainly has been involved
That's
in
a
jumping up on the play and taking opportunity. Just hasn't been able to put anything on the board.
Josh Anderson, the wrist shot.
Next time a player falls.
Out to play it. Johansson.
Again.
Drops at it, gets it to center ice. Arbor Xhekaj watched by Rossi. Quickly up for Anderson.
There you
Josh
go.
Anderson.
I could just doing that.
Kovacevic
There you go.
tied
Player
up by
falls.
Foligno from
Tripping.
as Foligno
Bruh.
took it away again from Kovacevic.
What a back check.
Bullshit.
What a back check by Marcus Foligno. Full sellout on the back check in a 5-1 hockey game and gets a little tap on the pads from Marc-Andre Fleury for his efforts. Minnesota dominant tonight.
What the heck was that? That was literally a fucking trip. SMH. Oh, I have a text.
Glove side.
All right.
Yes, he's got a couple of goals in the power play.
I didn't blow my nose, so.
Kaprizov a goal and 2 helpers.
Their bigs have been big.
Kick things off with that shutout versus Florida, then the loss to Toronto, and looking to secure the 2 points. Here at the Bell Center as Eriksson Ek leaves it. Patrick Maroon backhand try. Gaudreau collects. Try to get it back to Maroon. Suzuki.
Oh, I just gotta look at the puck to see if somebody bats it.
Fleury moves it for Middleton in the corner. Caulfield there. Cole Caulfield up for Harris. Harris to Xhekaj. Xhekaj for Caulfield. Ullinen in. Wrist shot. Oh, and he whistled it high and wide as Jesse Ullinen jumped onto the ice and Let a rocket goal that missed the mark.
Good seam passing by Jacki and Caulfield to get Ullinen
All right,
off
come
the
on.
bench. And Ullinen shows those flashes of offensive skill.
Come on,
Goal
come
this year,
on.
nice little backhand.
Oh.
On to Evans and then Harris. Couldn't get it on his stick. Evans spinning for Matheson.
Oh, there you go. Buddy Masson
He'll walk
that.
it in. Lost the handle. Merrill poked it away.
That was take a drink.
Ullinen.
All right, next one
Puts it back
is
in. There's Merrill.
next face off.
And now behind the play again, it was a hit
Ooh,
on Merrill, and
another
Rogers
fight
didn't
for
like it
Pezzetta.
again. And
Let's
the middle of things is Michael
go.
Pezzetta, his second fight of the night. And he got that left going as well as Pezzetta.
I like the reaction of the players.
Two
Hey!
takedowns in 2 fights for Michael Pezzetta.
Dakota Mermis is out of his league there, but a thundering check by Michael Pezzetta on John Merrill starts that interaction.
Oh, what?
Was not a penalty on the hit. Mermis just called up today from Iowa.
Instigating, 5 minutes for fighting, 10-minute misconduct.
Mermis got
Really?
the instigator on the play. There's nothing wrong with the hit.
Wait. What's going on?
Dakota Mermis out of his league.
No murders.
But full credit.
Okay, so it's Minnesota.
Training camp and even
Okay.
last season. This is how he has to play every shift in the NHL to stay in the NHL.
And he does know that. That's a great hit.
It's
He doesn't
Mermis.
have to do the
Okay.
fighting part. He answers the bell on that one. And once again,
Damn,
that's
this is
not
a good
what
game for
Dakota Mermis
fights.
does.
So Zuccarello will serve.
All right, let's see what's going on.
On the power play, 6:45 to go here in this third period. Our debut of Molson Canadiens hockey on TSN this season. So
And the face-off is now. All right, here's
we
our.
missed, yeah, it's good to be back. Let's see if the Habs can do something here on the power play. Here's Suzuki.
All right, next one is next goal. Next goal takes 3 drinks.
On the move with Eriksson Ek. Gaudreau tried to get it across, and that was broken up again by Mike Matheson. Do not want to give up another shorthanded goal in this game, as they've copped up 2 already. Here's Monahan using the boards up for Matheson.
So if
Matheson at the line.
there's a power play goal, then I'm taking a shot as well.
Suzuki
All right,
picks
come
it up.
on, Caulfield.
Works it down low. Monahan tried to get that through to Caulfield. Suzuki, Monahan, space in, shoot, stop, rebound, follow-up try, and Anderson had hopped over his stick as Monahan battling
That
in
was
front. Another
close.
good stop by Fleury, though.
They need to work on their
Suzuki,
passing.
Monahan, cross ice.
Oh!
Oh, Fleury! Caulfield thought he scored it.
Caulfield almost got him.
Made the stop, and again,
Caulfield is
Tempest
fighting.
Boyd at the Bell Center here in the late stages of the third.
No fucking way. Is that Caulfield in there?
Josh Anderson for getting in
Okay,
there.
no, it's not.
Joel Eriksson Ek, who's been a pain in more ways than one for Minnesota.
He is
tonight.
holding someone though. Oh my
He takes
god.
liberties with Cole
It would be the
Caulfield
first
after
time
that
I see
great
Caulfield
Marc-Andre Fleury save
scored.
on Caulfield. And Anderson comes in and gives him a swat.
Alright, let's see this.
I think Josh Anderson's better when he's more involved physically. Here's the save. Coming across.
Bro just went up and
Caulfield
said, fuck
did
you
go
for,
back in there, so
for
Eriksson
shooting
does
on
come
me.
in. See where the puck is lying here.
My guy Caulfield got
So
hit
I guess
because
that
he
is
shot.
deserved for Eriksson Ek to get involved, protect his goaltender, who's been stellar tonight.
There we go. Yeah, Anderson is the one that was like,
Josh Anderson
fuck
gets
you
in
for hitting Caulfield.
Looks after things with Eriksson Ek. Eriksson Ek will get in the box here.
Double minor penalty, 17.
What?
And a 10-minute misconduct.
What?
Minnesota, minor penalty, roughing, 10-minute misconduct.
What?
That's
Literally, my guy literally went like,
the game.
what?
Double minor for Anderson, it sounded like.
That's bullshit. It's literally bullshit.
Not quite sure about that.
Alright, refs are up to get us now.
Montreal was on the power
They're
play.
out to get us.
I think it's going to be 4-on-4
Well,
now.
that went into Minnesota's favor.
Regardless, I think Cole
Even
Caulfield
though
thought he had his third of the season, Dave.
Minnesota's
That's
the
kind of his
one that
vintage
started
spot,
it.
and he's so good at changing his stick angle and getting that shot away.
Great
and
dish by
Marc-Andre Fleury,
Monahan.
my goodness.
Really good dish by Monahan coming across. Monahan has two options. He has Anderson in the slot as a right shot.
That's right,
but he also
Gallagher,
has
fight him on
Caulfield
it.
across the back
Fight the
door.
ref on it.
Brendan Gallagher's not buying what Dan O'Rourke is selling.
That's right. You should fucking that's not that's
Dan O'Rourke
doesn't make
approaching
sense.
1,400 games in the National Hockey League as an official, and a lot of conversations like these over the years as Brendan Gallagher wants an explanation.
And just as teams put veterans with
That was a bad call for
younger
sure.
players, Michel Cormier,
Oh, of course.
1,300 games tonight, and Andrew Smith and Michael Mark.
Oh, fuck you for
Dan O'Rourke.
deciding to fight over it.
And still trying to sort things out at the penalty bench.
What is going on here?
We see Pizzetta. It's one of those nights for those hands. I'm sure there'll be some ice on both knuckles.
They do not have the double minor. I believe Josh Anderson got a double minor. I think that's what's unclear right now. And Gallagher is serving the second minor for Anderson, who got removed with a 10-minute misconduct. I believe that's...
So in theory, we should be 4-on-4 for a minute 7.
Right.
And now it's coming up on the jumbotron.
Yeah. I can explain why I got so good at this playing for the Philadelphia Flyers.
You would have been a top scholar.
I was talking to the referee trying to untangle these types of messes far too often.
Well played, Dave Poulin. Well played.
That double Myers
Our
bullshit.
first game of the season. You are in mid-season form already, my friend. On our 6 to go here in this third period. So 4-on-4 for 50
Yet roughing, but
seconds. Alex Newhook for Montreal.
not the other
Here's
part.
Harris through center ice. They'll circle around and set up Newhook. Newhook brings it in. Brody pokes it away from him.
What are you gonna do?
Game.
Nothing.
Faber.
Very impressed with young Brock Faber tonight. First time I've seen him since his U18 days, and he looks extremely comfortable. I mentioned he was part of the Fiala trade from LA at the draft. They got a first rounder as well, and it looks like they have a mainstay on their back end. He led the team in minutes played.
Slavkovsky was making moves. Addison, though, got the stick down, broke up that play. Here's Harris at the line for Montreal. As the Wild about to go on the power play, and they are officially on the power play for 50 seconds. There's
Just
a
ice the puck.
photo out on socials right now of Faber as a fan at a Wild game after a big goal by Kaprizov, and you see him by the glass cheering, and now he's a teammate of Kaprizov, which is pretty cool, coming full circle for the Minnesota kid. Here's Harvey Pinard.
All right, come
He's
on.
got room. Harvey Pinard, Suzuki, wrist
Oh!
shot, and it was broken up. Hit Faber, never got through. Kovacevic again.
Oh!
Shoots, and that was stopped. We could do a top 10 Kovacevic chances in this game. Unbelievable. As 26 has been around it, just can't find a way.
Fleury is
Blocked by the
freaking
defender,
being
but he is
epic.
getting to the right spots, and the puck is getting to him.
He's on fire.
Here comes Kaprizov. Drop pass. Big bomb. Hartman, and Montembeault is ready. Gallagher out of the box, so back to 5-on-5. And Gallagher picks that off. Brendan Gallagher. He'll skate it up ice for the Habs with Evans and Suzuki. Suzuki for Gallagher. Gallagher up for Matheson. Mike Matheson trying to create some space. Lost the puck. Hartman swings it out of harm's way. Return feed. Hartman gets it. He's got
Oh
some room.
boy, there's a
Hartman
goal.
winds up. Pad stop on
Never mind.
Zuccarello looking for a rebound.
I honestly thought that was
Under
getting
4 to go
going.
here at the Bell Center.
This is
Suzuki at the end of his shift.
based on how this
He'll
game has
lift
been
one in.
going.
Puts it in for Foligno. He was the guy that was actually offside on Marco Rossi's first goal in the NHL. It was called back on the challenge. He said, I might buy the kid dinner in Montreal, so we'll have to confirm that as Brodin fires and whistles one high and wide. And then he got one anyway, so good for Rossi to be on the board in the National Hockey League.
You can see the skill level that had him taken number 9 in the NHL draft a couple years ago from the Ottawa 67s. There is speed and awareness and a very good understanding of what's happening.
He was the 2020 OHL Player of the Year.
This has been a very emotional game.
That year, and there's his goalie Fleury, 5-1 advantage.
I can say that for sure. Like, I feel tired off of just watching this game. And reacting to it, but I'm gonna play some more NHL 23. Or 24, I mean. Once this game is over. Do that franchise mode, that new franchise mode video. Basically the new series on the shitty television channel, which this VOD right here will be on. And oh yeah, we'll be doing more Spooktober stuff. I've been like, haven't done that since the last month actually. But I promise you, I'll be doing more of that probably tomorrow during the day. Not 100%, but I'll try. My Spooktober has been mostly hockey.
A 5-1 advantage for the Wild. And just a reminder, Montreal Canadiens hockey continues as Jack Hughes and the Devils take on Cole Caulfield and the Habs, 7 Eastern, October 24th, right here on TSN. As Caulfield right on Fleury and another save for the veteran tender.
All right,
Caulfield
come on.
again for Savard. Savard in front.
Oh!
And they finally break through.
Savard.
Alex Newhook
I'm gonna just finish the drink.
with 2:25 to go. It's 5-2 for the Wild.
And that's the. Woohoo! Hey! Hey! There's no rookie on the season. Hey! 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 Go! Go, Habs, go! Go, Habs, go! Go, Habs, go! Habs, go!
It's been a tough night for him. You have not noticed him a lot. You can see the speed and flashes. There you see the skill level on the one-time shot and goal.
Alex Newhook now 3 on the
I
season.
keep on forgetting my puck isn't.
Duhaime. Come again, Duhaime, wrist shot. And I think
It's
Savard
word.
just enough.
So it keeps on going
As he
flying.
made out to block that.
It's unusual, you would say.
Nice.
25 seconds of a game can
All
take
right,
you
let's
out of
keep on
sync.
scoring
Those
here.
2 short-handed goals in the first period. Montreal is fine at that point. They're on the power play. They've had a big kill. And they got
If there's another thing, I'll just go grab another drink.
Them being connected, and it seemed like from that point
If there's
on,
something,
they simply
if he says the rookie, then I'll take another drink.
Turning point.
I don't think there's any
That's
rookies in here.
that's pretty much, you got it.
So we reached a dead end.
Souvenir at the Bell Center.
And that's where a veteran team will get past
Basically,
moments like that. If
they'll
something
have to
like
talk
that
about
happens
another
early in the
team.
game, you've still got a whole hockey game to play. You know, in no way can that take you out of it too short.
Which is possible.
It really seemed to rattle them and take them out of their game.
Very
From an
unlikely.
individual standpoint, they had chances, but never consistent flow. Couldn't generate any offense after that point. It seems like they took themselves out of the game.
The Habs starting the season second youngest NHL roster. Only team younger to start the season.
Tripping.
Foligno takes down Kovacevic for the Habs. A late power play here in the third period.
We have to give Minnesota a little credit as well. They were embarrassed in Toronto on the weekend with a 7-4 loss in which they weren't in the game at all.
All right.
So you knew they were going to come out. They're a proud hockey club.
That was a tough one for Gustafsson. He had a 41-save shutout in the home opener and then allowed 7 goals on 33 shots.
Ripping.
As Marc-Andre Fleury making his season debut.
All right,
Another look
come
at the
on.
penalty. There you see Foligno.
The ever-present Jonathan Kovacevic in the offensive zone. Get him out there in the power play, Brian.
He's had his looks tonight. There's no doubt, Dave. Pretty amazing. A waiver pickup from the Jets.
All right,
And he's
come
just
on.
really solidified his spot here in Montreal.
Oh, out of the zone.
Here's Caulfield at the
All right,
line.
come
He'll
on.
shoot it in. And Montembeault's gone to the bench, so extra attacker out is Marty St. Louis. Why not?
Well, let's go with Newhook, Savard, and Caulfield.
Empty net to clear it to. And guess who likes to play the puck? The guy in the other net. Ooh, wouldn't that be something?
Now you're talking. Now you're talking.
I'm just saying. Here's Middleton.
Whoa, don't create false puck again. Don't create some fears there, announcer.
You just hear the goaltender saying, I'm open, I'm open.
Final minute, Bell Center, third period. Caulfield brings it in. He'll shoot it in. Fleury. He'll play it around the boards. Took a weird bounce.
Bro, what was that?
Matheson trying to spin away, and he will. He'll drop it back. Seam pass for Caulfield. Up top, Matheson loads up. Gallagher in front. Fleury made the stop. Open net. Matheson.
Okay, thank God. I thought that was going in.
Suzuki.
All right, 6-on-4. You literally outnumber them 6-4
Caulfield. On the puck.
for the rest of the game.
Monahan. With it for Matheson.
Come on.
Matheson fakes the shot. Caulfield waits. Wrister up high. Fleury ready. Another good save. Suzuki battling. 10 seconds left.
Pass it to Caulfield. He knows what to do.
He'll zip it across.
Okay,
Matheson
just fucking pass it to him.
Suzuki. Weak one-time drive, and Gallagher in front tied up.
Oh, and there she goes.
Oh!
Oh,
That's
LB!
Newhook nearly slipped another one by Marc-Andre Fleury.
Newhook with a second goal, totally.
And if indeed that is the final start for Marc-Andre Fleury at the Bell Center, it is one
It's
to
not.
remember. It is win number
It's sadly not.
545 of his career.
Well,
Patrick Waugh, 551 all-time. As you have to think, Marc-Andre Fleury, when it's all said and done, will
Yeah.
be second all-time in NHL wins. And there's a look at
sadly
the
not. The horn sounded.
So no goal. But a big
Darn.
smile under that mask for Marc-Andre Fleury, who had friends and family.
Darn. I'm just letting the green screens just so my left shoulder is there. Wait for it. Just wait. It's for the music. Alright, just so I don't get copyright, time to change the song. So. Oh, Fleury's like waving at the crowd, nice. That's good. Most likely his last game in Montreal. And he did a very good job. So shots on goal, Montreal 28, Minnesota 35. Face-off percentage 52.7%. Montreal, Minnesota 47.3. Power play is 0 for Montreal, 3 out of 8 for Minnesota. Penalty minutes 40 for Montreal, 44 for Minnesota. Montreal 26 hits, Minnesota 9 blocks, Montreal 28, Minnesota. So penalties, first period, Anderson ref Zuccarello, and then Hartman tripped Anderson. Second period, Slafkovsky tripped Rossi, Guhle / Johansson, Caulfield tripped Faber, Pizzetta fought Duhaime and vice versa. Eriksson Ek interfered Suzuki, Slafkovsky interfered Johansson, Duhaime hooked by Jacky roughed Johansson. Now penalties for the third period. Matheson roughed Eriksson Ek / Montembeault. Person high stick Milton. Mars got the instigator and Pizzetta. Fought Pizzetta. Vice versa. Then Memis he got a misconduct. Anderson roughing Eriksson Ek. Vice versa. Got double minor for that for whatever reason. Then got given misconduct. Same for Eriksson Ek. Foligno tripped Kovacevic in the end. So the players who scored first period. Duhaime assisted by Milton. That was shorthanded. Duer shorthanded. Eriksson Ek power play goal. Oh, actually, sorry. Second period, Eriksson Ek power play goal. Assisted by Zuccarello and Kaprizov. Then Pearson scored unassisted. Then Kaprizov assisted by Zuccarello and that was power play goal. So then third period, Eriksson Ek power play goal. And that was assisted by Kaprizov and Zuccarello. And then Newhook scored. And then that was assisted by Savard and Caulfield. Then I guess you can say Newhook got another goal at the end, but didn't count. So that third period, shots on goal. So first period, shots on goal was 11-6. 11 for Minnesota, 6 for Montreal. Second period, 15 shots on goal for Minnesota, and then 9 shots on goal for Montreal. Third period, 9 shots for Minnesota, 13 for Montreal. So overall, 35 Minnesota, 28 Montreal. So the box score, let's look at that. It's gonna fucking fuck up again. It's gonna be like small problem. I don't know why NHL is just, their website sucks, I guess. Now the game sheet for Montreal. Gallagher -1, Suzuki -1, Newhook got a goal and a point, technically 2. Anderson, nothing. Slafkovsky, nothing. Caulfield 1 point. Harvey Pinard, nothing. Pizzetta, nothing. Lots of fights though. Yoloden, nothing. Pearson, 1 goal, 1 point. Evans, nothing. Monahan, nothing. Matheson, -1. Guhle, nothing. Kovacevic, +1. Harris, +1. Savard, +1. Jacky, nothing. You got just 2 penalty minutes. Montembeault saved 30 out of 35 shots. So .88, 57 save percentage. Now Minnesota. Eriksson Ek, 2 goals, 2 points, +1. Foligno, nothing. Maroon, -1. Duhaime, 1 goal, 1 point, +1. Rossi, nothing. Dewar, 1 goal, 1 point. Zuccarello, 3 points, plus a -1. Yeah, -1. Hartman, -1. Gaudreau, 0. Johansson, nothing. Kaprizov, 1 goal, 2 points. 1 goal, 3 points, -1. Defenseman, 1. Addison, 1 point. Merrill, nothing. Middleton, 1 point, -1. Memis, -1. Faber, nothing. Brodin, +2. And then Fleury, they have 27 out of 29 shots on him, which ended up with a .931 save percentage. So that is the end of that. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna head to some NHL. So I'm gonna quickly fix these titles. I'm gonna call it Habs Draft Day. New franchise mode. Or fantasy franchise. I think that's what it was called. Yo. Alright, that's done. Category NHL 24. And then franchise mode.